Howdy, Banger Pals. Blayne Smith joining you for another Overkill Reviews, Banger's weekly metal review show, and I need to prepare you. You need to brace yourself. What I'm about to play for you is not metal, and I know some of you really freak out when we do that, so you've been warned. Take a breath and listen.
None of my potential pages. I'm returning my calls and sleep. I wanna start a fire. I wanna light up the dark. Make him see my gospel. I wanna change the face of the world and leave them all.
Yes, today I'm talking about the new album from the HELLACOPTERS. It's called Overdriver. It comes out January 31st on Nuclear Blast. I also just want to say, if I seem like a little off or low energy, I'm getting over a cold. I'm sick, and I just wanted to tell you because sometimes people get really concerned in the comments when anything is different. Like back when I was skinny, Blayne, one day I wore a large shirt instead of a medium, and people were like, "What's going on with Blayne? Is he dying? Is he sick?" Yeah, it turns out he's dying. So I'm not dying. Everything's fine. We're not looking for new hosts because I'm about to die. I'm just a little sick. Anyways, let's get back to work. But why is today's work talking about a band that's not playing metal? Well, because it's the HELLACOPTERS. Duh. If you don't know, they formed in 1994 in Sweden as a side project for founding member of Entombed Nick Anderson to just get out his rock urges. And my personal policy is if you played on Left Hand Path, I'll listen to your rock band. Hell, I'd listen to your breakbeat trip hop project because, yes, he has earned that. While the HELLACOPTERS started as a high-energy garage punk type outfit, it's now been almost 30 years. We're on album number 9, so things have mellowed considerably. If you're thinking about picking up this record, go into it with the expectation of more Doobie Brothers than Guitar Wolf. Luckily for me, I love the Doobie Brothers, so I ain't mad about it. My wife got me tickets to the Doobie Brothers with Michael McDonald for their 50th anniversary back in the summer of 2020. Then you know that thing happened. So it got postponed to 2021, and then that thing was still happening. So we went in 2022. It was a great birthday. This is also a very fun time. It's not going to ruffle any feathers. It's positive, and it's fast, and energetic, and catchy, and just dripping with the 70s. That is in big part to Anders Lindstrom's piano. It's one of the things that's really bringing it back to that decade past. Not in a stale way. They still sound fresh and happy and excited to be playing. Enthusiasm has always been one of HELLACOPTERS, like tomahawk missiles just whoosh, that lead to such amazing live performance. And a track like Faraway Looks or Token Apologies will be great additions to those live sets. So we're happy, but I'm warning you, this ship has drifted a lot closer to Anderson's other project, Imperial State Electric. And by drifted closer, I mean they've collided and are completely overlapping each other. They're in a state of quantum entanglement. There is no separating these two projects. If you're wondering why we're reviewing this, it's actually because I requested it. I've been a fan of the HELLACOPTERS for a while, although I did miss their 2022 release. I don't know why. I guess 2022 was busy. I was too busy seeing the Doobie Brothers, I guess. Sorry, I can't hear your record. I'm at the Doobie Brothers. Call me back later. And then because they had a breakup between albums 7 and 8, the last time I got a new HELLACOPTERS record was 2008. As a result, I've had a bit of an adjustment period to the new chill vibes, bro. Things are mostly good, but there are 2 songs whose lyrics make me absolutely groan. I Don't Want to Be Just a Memory and Do You Feel Normal. I mean, just by the song titles I can guess, I am not going to be gelling with what's going on in there, and congratulations, you're correct, Blayne. Good job. First, I have established that I don't like people expressing positive emotions openly and earnestly. It wigs me out and makes me squirm, but that's a I need more therapy type of thing, so it might be a little unfair to hold that against them. What I can hold against them is that both of these songs have a lot of repetition of like the title of the song, and if reading the song title makes me go blah, imagine what kind of terror dance spasms I'm going to be doing when it gets repeated to me 6 times in a row. And then imagine Do You Feel Normal asking me, do you feel normal 23 times in the course of a 3.5-minute song. No, shut it down.
Be just a memory. I don't wanna be just a memory. Oh no. I don't wanna be just a memory. I don't wanna be just your memory, but a memory so we can be. Oh no. Just a memory. Oh no. Just a memory. Oh no.
That clip's handy because it does show the downs, but also the ups. Don't want to be a memory said to me 1,000 times? Bad. The instruments under it? Great. This is still a rock band that can all play exceptionally well, whether it's death, rock, blues, whatever. I'm not bothered by anything coming out of a guitar, drums, piano. As long as it can't talk, I'm into it. And I only don't like the lyrics of those 2 songs. A lot of the tracks do still suffer from way too much repetition in the chorus, but it's less cringe when I'm hearing "You've got the wrong face on" a shitload of times rather than like, are you okay, bro? I'm feeling great. Let's talk about it. My favorite track is easily Far Away Look, which, and you're not going to believe this, is the fastest song on the record. Wow, shock, who would have guessed it? Oddly, the slowest song on the record, In the Stench, is another solid track by me. It's got a bluesy swagger, and I guess it's not a Head in the Clouds happy time, so that probably does it too. A few months back, I reviewed the new King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard record because I do really love rock and roll, and I just want a chance to talk about it more. I know the tag of the channel is BangerTV, all metal, but to those of you that complain about that, grow up. Please expand your horizons. The people making your favorite music don't listen to just metal. This is the 9th rock and roll record by one of the 4 people credited on Left Hand Path with its by sheer coincidence, these 2 records are very similar. I mean, I'm sure King Gizzard is influenced by Nick Anderson a bit, so that shouldn't come as a surprise, I guess. Unfortunately, none of the tracks on this album are as banging as Le Risque, which is like one of my favorite individual songs from last year. I could be wrong, but it doesn't seem like the Helicopters are trying to crank any dingers out of the park anymore, though. The record is giving more get some hits, get on base, have a few beers between innings, and go home happy. And that makes sense considering this is a side project that's celebrating its 30th year in existence. Dudes are in their 50s. Seems like they just want to play some songs that they like and can be proud of, and that's fair. This is a fun record in spite of it being a fairly familiar record. The start of Don't Let Me Bring You Down reminds me of a song, and I just can't place it, and it's driving me mental. The Stench has a bit of that too. So what I'm saying is it's not pushing you anywhere new and exciting, but it's not really making any mistakes except for those 2 songs whose lyrics I hate, and they perplexingly decided to make those 2 of the 3 singles for the record, so I can't really play you anything that isn't, hey, here's one of the songs I hate. There's some good tracks, and hopefully this record just means they'll be touring outside of the Nordic region sometime soon. The score is going to sound lower than it is when I say it in a second, but just know that I'm delivering this number happy. It's just like, there's a lot of Helicopter records. There's ones that are more exciting. There's records that sound like this. There's ones more exciting, but it's still a quality listen, and I can listen to it any time, and if you put a track on, except for those 2, I'll have a great time. So I'm giving it a very, very warm, very happy 3 out of 5 sweet piano skulls, because boy, do I love the piano on this record. So, what did you think of the album? How do you feel? Are you excited about the Helicopters? Am I allowed to talk about not metal here? Let me know in the comments below. And, of course, we have shoutouts. 2 records. I don't obviously have something that sounds super like this record, but I do have a heavy metal record in Blackslash's Heroes, Saints, and Fools on Iron Shield Records coming out January 31st. And doesn't sound anything like this, but this is Entombed linked, so I have a death metal record for you in Pyre's Where Obscurity Sways on Osmose Productions, also coming out January 31st. So there you go. Hope you had fun with me. Hope to see you on the next one. Peace out, gang. Woo!
I don't wanna be just a memory.